Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan with Sacramento, who came out on top in the last matchup against the Knicks.
It's go time.
A little over 3.5 minutes played on the court for Sacramento. They've got McLemore. Rudy Gay is out there with Evans. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Collison at the point.
At a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
And stepping out onto the floor now for his very first official NBA playing time. We're going to check out our first glimpse of professional basketball from Norris. Just an amazing story we have here, Clark. Here is someone who has had to scrap and fight every bit of the way, but now he's made it on his own to an NBA floor.
You know, he got passed over by all 30 NBA teams during the draft, but he stuck with his dream, and now here he is. I mean, let's hope he can make the best of it.
Early, he's checked in for Hardaway.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Amundsen, good.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
So for New York, their last game, a win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And after that game, you look at the box score. Wow, look at the work they did at the free throw line, Clark.
And just as solid was the work they did to get to the line, Steve. Constantly driving the lane, putting pressure on defenders, and drawing fouls.
Hands it from downtown. Early's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
It's Gay with the drive. Clock at 6. Evans passes to Norris. From deep, McLemore. They get it back. Cousins, nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Cousins has got 6.
Steve, they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, it's impressive, too. Clark's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Larkin kicks to Early. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Galloway, the pass to Early. Takes the 3. That's good. Larkin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Takes the 13-footer and misses it off the right side of the rim. New York's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Early, the pass to Galloway. 17 seconds left to play in the first. Down low. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
It's Gay with the drive. Off with the layup. We got a close game here as we get back to this. And some changes here for the Kings. And so here's Sacramento. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too. I mean, with the way they just kept coming at them and coming at them, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work.
Early out there with Quincy Ace. Then there's Shane Larkin. Then there's Amundsen. And it's Galloway in at the 2 guards. That's the 5 for New York right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Sacramento.
Well, Ben McLemore seen as perhaps a steal when the Kings selected him 7th overall in last year's draft, but his rookie season was a colossal disappointment defensively and offensively. He really struggled to contribute.
Easy the pass to Galloway. Here's Larkin. He's covered by Norris. Larkin can't get it to go.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Derek Fisher went straight from playing to being a head coach. Pretty rare, but to hear his former teammates on the Thunder, he's got what it takes to be successful. Nick Collison called him the only guy I've played with who can address the team as a leader. And Kevin Durant said he's a great motivator who commands respect. Kevin, a pretty good way to start.
Ringing endorsements from two great leaders in their own right. Thanks, Doris. Cousin Tomlinson, just 5 on the clock. Here's Galloway, hammers it home, the polish off the break.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And now that they have the lead, they might even want to get more aggressive defensively. Really attack, try to come up with more steals.
Gay outside. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Evans kicks to Gay. The high post shot. Here's Norris. And what a feeling it's got to be for this young player as that last bucket represents the first official score in the NBA from Norris.
That's a basket he'll never forget. Guys, the only question now is how many more of them does he have ahead?
I know the answer to that one, Steve. A bunch. And it's not going to take him long to get him either. This guy can score.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Kings.
Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk about some crucial areas from the first half. I like how many points we were...
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter. Welcome. Changes here. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Sacramento, Norris in at point guard. Thompson is out there with Caspi. Then it's Ray McCallum. And it's Hollins in at the 3, the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Kicks it to Caspi. McCallum off the pick from Norris. McCallum the pass to Norris. Now the dish to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Here's McCallum. It's rebounded by New York. And a fast break now for the Knicks from 12 feet out. Park down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Checking in, your Knicks. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. Both teams played well, but these...
Hey, you look like someone stole your lunch, man.
Shoot, might as well. I keep playing like this, man. I'm gonna be 10 days and gone.
Have a little perspective. We won the game, man. That's what matters here, okay?
I guess.
Straight up, you can't expect to adjust to the NBA game in one night. Just keep working, study film, put time in the weight room. Every day, and before you know it, you'll be playing instead of thinking out there. All right?
Yeah, tomorrow's another day. Just gotta get back at it, right?
You know it.
All right, man.
City Place, a gigantic new residential development here in Toronto, walking distance from both the sporting arenas. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest. Raptors leading by 4. Well, the Toronto Raptors guys looking at a rebrand for a team starting next season to celebrate their 20th anniversary in the league. Boy, time flies. New colors, Steve, and a new logo.
Yeah, they'd even considered a name change, but decided to stick with the Raptors. But the chance perhaps to go with that bird of prey connotation rather than a dinosaur.
Williams can't hit.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And the Raptors with some changes. Johnson comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Landry Fields subbed in for Williams. Sacramento also making some changes. Hollins is checked in, and it's Evans in for Carl Landry. Norris, the pass to Gay. Evans setting the pick for Gay. Six to shoot. Here's Norris. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Well, it wasn't the dream debut that he had wanted for himself, Clark, in his first NBA game, but nobody has a perfect debut.
That's true. I remember my first game as an NBAer, and it was awful. He did look a bit overwhelmed at times, but the team was able to get the win, so that's something positive that he can take away from it all.
Here's Johnson. Sacramento grabs the miss. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And a very confident performance offensively, I think, guys. It's really how this team clicks. I mean, when they're communicating and executing, sharing the ball, they're tough to beat.
And, Steve, you got to love that kind of performance on the road. I mean, to be a great team in the NBA, you have to be able to have that kind of performance in the other team's building. Really solid.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That is his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
For three, Ross. No good. The Kings trailing. Out to the wing. Caspi for three. Here's Hollins, and he hits it to tie the game up. Hollins has got his first points of the night.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Vasquez kicks to Ross. Johnson the screen. Ross dishes to Johnson. Johnson left side. Here's Vasquez. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the basket good. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to McLemore. Here's Norris. No good with the triple. Here's Vasquez. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Raptors lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
This Friday, January 30th.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
So difficult to get a shot off against this defense. They are really playing hard.
Yeah, they're playing hard, and they pride themselves on making it tough for their opponents.
The Kings trail by 3. On the court for Sacramento. Up front, it's Thompson and Cousins. D out there with Collison. And it's Caspi in at the small forward. Collison with it. Williams picks him up. Collison, the pass to Norris. The shot's good. Collison making the play. D's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Kings. Lowry with the ball. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him too. Kyle Lowry, an inside-outside scoring threat. He's become a deadly three-point shooter. And despite his relatively short stature, he's able to drop. drive inside and finish effectively because of that great strength.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Kyle Lowry was a hot name in free agency, but he opted to remain with the Raptors, signing a 4-year, $48 million contract. As Kyle said, you don't get many opportunities to have a team you can call your own. Guys, after playing as a backup for most of his 9-year career, Lowry is excited to have that lead role.
He had to work to become a star player. That's great to see, Doris. Thanks. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Kings. And Patterson kicks to Johnson. And there's the feed to Lowry. Lowry can't get that one to fall. And for Lowry, not much of an in-between game, but that may be by design.
Yeah, he gets to that rim and beyond the arc. That's really where he makes his hay. And as long as you can do it the way he does, which is often and with efficiency, the mid-range game is something you can work on later.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Kicks to Patterson. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. Williams passes to Johnson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Thompson, a screen on Lowry. Here's Norris. There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. But as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
And a brief look now at the best rebounders from the point guard position over the past month. Kyle Lowry is second.
This is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they score.
You know, it definitely sets them apart from most of the other point guards in the league when you can glass eat like that. They've got a little bit of that big man attitude in them, battling in the paint when the shot goes up and feeling like they can get some rebounds too.
Collison kicks to Cousins. Here's Norris. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed.
The three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Outside Lowry. There's the pick. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Gay, a screen on Lowry. Here's Cousins. The rebound by Patterson.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Outside Lowry. Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. The 10-footer. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
Now they read the defense perfectly that time.
Thompson sets the pick for Collison. This one for 3. No good from Norris. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Johnson kicks to Williams. Johnson with a screen on Collison. Johnson the screen. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Norris. From downtown. Williams can't get it to go.
Boy, he'd like to have that one back. Lou Williams at 6'1", about 175 pounds. A scoring guard in a point guard's body. He's best playing off the ball offensively, but guarding the point guard defensively. So you often see him cross-match with opponents.
A new group in now for the Raptors. And we're through 2 here and a good one. It's the Raptors.
Coach, what
All right, fellas, still anyone's ball game right now. A few things from the first half. Number one, we've done really well in limiting our turnovers. The
third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to... So it's...
Well, DeMarcus, congratulations.
Why you tripping? We just pulled out a nice little win.
Tripping. No, I like this game was never in doubt. It was a lot closer than it should have been. That's the problem. We weren't taking it serious enough. Like, we could just show up and win. One thing I know for certain, you take something for granted in the NBA and it all goes away.
You right. When we got somebody on the ropes, we got to knock them fools out, man. Yo, tonight, we was just barely good enough.
That's right. Next game, we step on the gas and never let up.
Let's do it.